Alright. Welcome everyone to day 3 ng Tito Gaming StarCraft League. And yeah, today's a Monday. Everyone's so busy at work, other responsibilities, some of you at school. But yeah, these people still found a way to make time to make to this tournament. So yeah, we'll be running a bit late. No, yung start natin just because yun nga, life happens and antayin lang natin yung players natin na baka mag-ready. And yeah, yun lang. So, mag-start tayo as soon as both players are online. So, we're just gonna take a few minutes before we actually start. So, dear friends, family ng mga players natin or by, mga bypassers, yung mga new audience, just stay tuned, no? It will take just a few minutes. Hintay-hintay lang konti and start tayo agad. So thank you so much for your patience and understanding. So, yun lang. Wait lang tayo konti. And yeah, shout out to Jax. Jax for typing sa Twitch chat. Shout out kay Hexa. Yeah, shout out Hexa Jax. And of course, kay Janus, no, na nag-comment dun sa Facebook page natin. SCPH. Happy Penguin. So yeah, shout out for thank you for supporting Tito Gaming and yung other side. Oo, sakto pala. So ganitong time pala nanonood si Jax, no, around 2-ish, 3 p.m.-ish. Okay. Thank you for supporting, Jax. Much, much appreciated. So yeah, hintay-hintay lang tayo konti or if you want makipagkwentuhan muna tayo dito sa chat. No, so for the time being, isa-spread ko lang yung link and if you can paki-suyo na lang na i-send yung links to your friends, mga ka-StarCraft natin para they get to enjoy and ano ba yun, makibahagi sa Pinoy community, Pinoy StarCraft community. And yeah, so yun, ikakalat ko lang yung link. Wait lang for a while. Yeah, sabi ni Jax, Jax, oops, napadoble yung ano. Nasa office background noise. Okay, cool. Right, nandito na yung both players. Just ask if pwede sila. Alright, GGG. Game na si Milski and Petix. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good luck, have fun. We'll be starting. Finally, this is Tito Gaming Day 3. Alright, so spawning here on the upper right side of the map, we have our flesh-colored Terran player, Milski. And on the lower right side of the map, we have our gray Protoss player, Petix 09. So, konting background lang sa mga players, especially sa mga first-timers na stream, first-timers ma-expose sa Tito Gaming and casual community ever. Si Milski is actually a Terran main. He's been practicing a lot recently. And yeah, he's one of the casual players, hindi siya nagla-ladder. No? And yun, loves to play StarCraft in his spare time. And he's been really learning, talagang nagsisikap siya na mag-improve. I would say sa mga casual players, he has one of the strongest macro, no, across all casual players na nakilala ko so far ha. So and when we say casual players, to those na hindi aware, marami actually community, StarCraft community sa Philippines. We have the casual community, we have the ladder community, we also have yung mga fastest map players, we also have PGH players and mga team games, so iba't iba. And nalaman ko lang yan recently, kasi originally I started doon sa ladder community, yung mga hardcore, yung mga one-on-one, yung mga tipong hoping to become at least trying to be idealistically mga ASL Korean, yung mga ganong galawan, at least ganon ang goal ng mga nasa ladder GC, no? At least something similar. Pero yan, Milski is one of those casual players na slowly, no, transitioning to that ladder level, no? So yun lang gusto ko sabihin. Para lang may idea kayo ano yung skill level ng mga players na nandito. So they're all equally skilled, in my opinion. And yeah, here naman sa side ni Petix, no? Si Petix naman also a casual player, very casual Protoss player, pero madalas sa team games nag-random siya. And this is interesting. Wow. Okay. This is already a big improvement kasi we're seeing a standard opener from Petix. No, normally Petix will just build whatever, pero in this case, no, mukhang nag-practice. So dito pa lang laki na ng improvement by just the build order. Look at that. Look at that worker count, no, umiilaw. Grabe. Improvement nga talaga. Nalimutan lang isang pylon, pero that's okay. This is already a big improvement sa part of Petix. Okay, so far everything looking standard. Yan na, there's this Marine going to take out this probe. Okay, look at that Marine micro, no? Pa-shutter step, unti-unti. Trying to chase down that probe up. Medyo wala na tayo focus ni Milski. Now these two workers here, SCV and probe, nagdudual lang dito while the SCV is trying to get more intel. Ano bang build ni Petix? Mamaya kinichisa siya, mamaya diniditira siya or whatever. Okay, now Milski sees, kita natin yung vision, no? Ito lang vision ni Milski, hindi niya nakita yung cybernetics core. Umatras. Unfortunately, umatras siya for some reason. Yeah, if I were Milski, I would have scouted a bit more to the left. Talagang check if umiikot ang cybernetics core. Oh! Okay. Petix going in with a fast Citadel. This is looking like a Dark Templar rush from Petix and Milski with this bunker. And look, may vulture na siya out na, already adding that machine shop. Yeah, very very standard. Pero now Milski needs to send back 2 SCVs back sa refinery para enough yung gas to upgrade, to get more upgrades as soon as the machine shop finishes. Now vulture coming in, nakita niya yung probe na to, hindi niya binaril, no? Diretso siya dito sa base ni Petix. Delikado. Nagsalisihan lang. Now Milski trying to harass the probes, and there's this block here. I don't know if maharangan talaga Vulture 100%. Already 3 probes going down. Oops, na-miss yung attack. 4 probes going down. Yikes, hindi na mabantayan ni Petix. Oh no! 6 kills already sa Vulture. Grabe, sobrang behind na to. To this end, nakikita niya ang Citadel right here. One of the Dragoons trying to harass ng bunker other side kasi hindi naman tayan. Medyo nahati ang attention ni Petix doon. Now, minove away temporarily ni Petix. Ang probes, diretso pa. Okay. Interesting, no? Imbis na Templar Archives ng robotics muna after Citadel. And ngayon, as you can see, Petix is very behind. Nasa worker count. Petix has to do damage kung gusto niya manalo sa game na to. Maybe gagawin niya river drop or fast DT drop. I don't know. Still one gate, still no Nexus, while si Milski is happily expanding, getting his natural, almost done yung CC. So yun o, napakuha agad the engineering base, Milski, in response to the Citadel. So let's see where this goes. So as of now, no, sobrang behind na ni Petix. Let's see anong build gagawin ni Milski. Will go for upgrade Terran or second factory? And yeah, second factory has been built by Milski. So very standard. Now this Dragoon is going to block the SCV, pero nakita na ni Milski eh. May idea na siya kung anong ganap ni Petix. There's okay, interesting, no? OBS and then Templar Archives. There's still one gate. Yeah, now Petix is going to send these Dragoons over to the other side of the map. Kaya lang wala siyang observer. Very delikado. Lalo na may Vulture and there are spider mines around. I'm not even sure if in-upgrade niya yung range. Hindi ko napansin kanina. Parang hindi yata. Parang wala pang range nga. Wala pang Dragoon range. And this is very delikado. Naku mo! Look at that! Kumain ng spider mines sa Dragoons, mga kapatid. Dalawa sila na dami dyan. Isa shield, yung isa naman half na lang alive na natitira. Now, si Petix to, medyo na-rattle. Umahinto yung probe production niya kanina. And now he's starting to rebuild those probes again. And a shuttle is finally out. Oh, it's Stargate. Okay. Kakasabi ko lang standard si Petix, pero right now, nag-chop suy na siya. Ayaw niya lang adobo. Ayaw niya lang plain ulam. Nag-chop suy na siya. With that Stargate. Robotics Templar Archives, ano bang build mo? Okay, Milski getting that second refinery. Medyo late lang. Kasi nasan yung armory? Wala pang armory. So, Milski now building safety turrets. Kasi nga nakita niya yung Templar Archives. So baka mag-start siya ng DT drop. So those are safety turrets from the Dark Templar. So, tatlong Dragoons. Hindi pa rin umiikot yung core. Wala pa rin expo. Ngayon pa lang, very late expo from Petix. Inuna niya yung tech. But let's see how this goes. Hindi pa naman game over. And look at that, no? Nag-ano na, prevention na. Prevention is better than cure, sabi nga. So already planting mines. And nag-expect siya ng drop. But yeah, society mills is so far looking standard. Yung Petix lang yung medyo I don't know. Ano ba? Diretso mo sa Arbiter? Seryoso ba to? Then, Arbiter Tribunal na lang kulang dito eh. Then magiging 2-base Arbiter na. Okay, now Milski's Vultures are trying to rotate, no? Trying to look for any hidden expansions. Maybe plant some mines, some mga possible expansions. Okay, here, mine shell near the natural of Petix. Meanwhile, Petix Dragoons, naka-abangers lang dito. Pinatrol niya. Weird, no? Very small patrol. Talaga pinatrol. Maka-hold position na lang. Okay. So, Petix is scouting with Dragoons. Wala pa rin observer. May observer. Kailangan ni Petix ng obs if he wants to move out of the map. Very delikado. As you saw kanina, na walang obs, grabe yung damage ng mines pag nag-connect. Okay, now, the second Nexus has been built. Petix has now transferred a few probes to the natural and still transferring a bit more. Again, so naka-speed zealots. Inuna niya yung speed cells and ngayon pala mag-range, I believe. Unless air weapons to. So upgrades wise, ayun, may arbiter tribal na lang nga, di ba? So, very, very fast arbiter for Pitix. And yan, okay. Milski is adding, so now going into 7 factories onto base. Let's see, is Milski going to expand or going to push? Kung alam lang niya actually yung base ni Pitix, baka sumugod na siya. Okay, so Siege hits those dragoons over there na nakatambay. So layo pa rin ng vision. Okay, kita pala lang dito. So Milski playing it safe, no? Trying to go for a macro game. Next naman nagka-catch up and ayan na, mukhang this is going to be the arbiter. Laka. Mukhang makakahabol pa nga si Pitix, no? If mag-macro lang, si Pitix continuously maybe expand. Kung ako kay Pitix, mag-double expand na ako right now. Habang passive si Milski, lagay lang ako ng obs somewhere here. Okay, right now, we're seeing 7 packs and 3rd CC completed. Ililift na lang yan ni Milski very soon. 8 factories now si Milski. Grabe, Milski is talagang ano, no? Talagang praktisado sa macro. Okay, shuttle. Slow shuttle pa siya. Walang robotics, no, to upgrade the speed. And yeah, now that 3rd command center is going to land. And you can see some SCVs getting transferred. So there are now 8 factories. Okay, ngayon, yan na. Looks like Milski wants to push. And those 2 vultures those 2 dragoons na parang tripwire lang gets taken down. So we're now looking at 8 factories versus 2 gateways. Naku po, kulang sa production dito si Pitix. And right now, Pitix is floating a lot of minerals. Probably medyo na-rattle siguro siya sa early pressure na ginawa ng vultures. Kaya medyo natataranta siguro. Hindi niya alam gagawin. Okay, 3 gates na pala. Now adding a 4th gate. And yeah, still floating minerals. Pero si Milski naman, no, hindi pa rin nag-push. Siguro hindi siya ganun ka-confident. Maybe he's worried na baka may alas pa si Pitix na hindi niya nakikita. Baka may something, may some kind of ninjutsu tactics si Pitix. Kaya playing safe. Oh, okay. Now, Pitix is taking a 3rd ninja 3rd base dito sa 7 o'clock location. And things are kind of stale. Okay, a scan. Nasaan nag-scan si Milski? Ito, may mine pala si Milski dito. Okay, some scans. Made. May mga scan. Yung magaling maghanap ng scans. Dito. Okay. Yan, so this dragoon kills that vulture na nag-roam. Port base gonna get taken by Milski. Probably dito siya mag-expand kasi nga dito siya susugod, dadaan siya dito going towards this base. Kaya nag-expand siya dito para ma-defend niya while pushing. Meanwhile, si Pitix, no, slowly trying to catch up in supply. Kaso look at the SimCity, medyo medyo napahamak siya because of yung sariling SimCity. He needs to get rid of one of these gateways. Siguro, ito na lang, yeah. Ito rin tatanggalin ko if I were Pitix. Laking abala, pero yeah, ganun talaga. Sometimes, hindi lang natin natatansya yung mga building basements natin. It happens. But as we speak, Milski's army is growing scarier and scarier, little by little. Slowly trying to inch forward, towards the base of Pitix. Okay, so 4 na gates pa rin. Gets 9 fact. 9 fact double starport? Wraith? Question mark? Why? Pwede naman Wraith, pero vessel na lang. Okay, these vultures trying to scout the area, get more intel. You can see the supply gap right now. Normally, Protoss lagi yung ahead sa supply. But in this case, Milski is currently out macroing Petix. Diba, sabi sa inyo kanina eh. Sa mga casual players, he is one of those with the strongest macro. Okay, Petix moving out slowly. Medyo delikado siya sa mines if hindi niya na control maayos yung observer with his army. Yeah, this is hard to push into. I don't know kung nagbabalak si Petix siguro ito kasi there's a bit of suicide if diretso mo to. Okay, and those turrets will damage the arbiters and ayan na, na-draw ang attention ng mga units ni Petix ng siege ni Milski. Now Milski just targeting down. One arbiter falls. And a second arbiter, munti ka na mamadeds. And oh, aray, what is that? Na-stasis ang sariling Zealot. Oh my gulay. That was a panic move by Petix. What is happening? Kasi kailangan lang gawin ni Petix to expand the gates. Yun na lang. And then focus on macro. Yun dapat ang ginagawa ni Petix right now. Ngayon, in this game, Milski is the Protoss. Is doing what the Protoss is supposed to do. Have more bases than your opponent. Kaya parang si Milski yung Protoss sa game na to. But despite that, no, Milski is just staying passive. Hindi pa rin siya umatake. Okay, so gumawa si Milski a couple of plates. And ito na nga, Vultures going to kill that one Dragoon. And currently, naka +1 upgrade pa si Milski. While Petix Shield, Shield ang unang in-upgrade. Why? I don't know. Normally weapons. And yun na nga. So grabe no, pinipitas ng siege tanks ang army ni Petix. Nako, hindi ata nako-control ni Petix. Okay, na-stasis kaso parang was it worth? 3 vultures na stasis? I don't think so. Again, Milski trying to get rid of the observers na meron si Petix sa area. Yeah, these Goliaths na mukhang masasayang na forward, hindi napansin. And yeah, vultures sa sobrang dami, they're making short work out of the Dragoons. Okay, tech-wise, okay si Petix, pero kulang siya sa army. If ma-realize ni Milski na sobrang ahead siya sa supply, atake na yan. It is playing it really, really safe. Kasi after all, this is a tournament. Tournament with bragging rights na may konting prize money. Kaya I completely understand where Milski is coming from. Kaya lang, siyempre kasama rin sa paglalaro ng StarCraft is you need to take risks sometimes. No? You need to make bold decisions kasi otherwise if you're too slow, baka yung pa maging downfall mo. So too safe sometimes is unsafe. It's unsafe to be too safe at times. Lalo for example, if suddenly Petix decides to go for a fast carrier and walang ka-idea si Milski. Pero nag-scan naman si Milski, in fairness. You know, dinig niyo yung mga scan. It's the Stargate and double Stargate. Yan na. So Milski just attacking with vultures on the lower left base ni Petix. Now, naka 1-1 upgrades versus 1 shield upgrade. Pero, atras mo ng vulture, sayang. Milski's just throwing the vultures away. And ito na, mga tanks trying to finish the job. Ayun ang sinasabi ko, may fleet beacon na dito. Okay, I think masyadong maraming dragoons. I think Petix will be able to hold this. If Milski wants to kill this base, he needs to consolidate his army and go for a single push. Kaysa ganyan na unti-unti, mapipitas lahat ng army mo. But it looks like Milski is going to kill these dragoons over here, and dapat nag-rally siya ng troops by now. There's no reinforcements. Oh, inatake sa rin tank. Nabuang na. Nabuang ang tanke ni Milski. Killing his own units. Now Petix going try for a counter-attack here sa 3 o'clock location. Kaso hindi niya ito mapupush kasi napakadaming siege tanks and mines in this area. So as you can see in the map, no, Milski going for a diagonal push towards the lower left base ni Petix. Kaso yun, isang Stargate lang umilaw, a fourth Stargate has been added, and then pero ang problema, 2 other Stargates hindi na umilaw. Teka lang, bakit? I just realized dalawang fleet beacon. Why? Oh no. Siguro sa sobrang taranta na akala ni Petix wala pa siyang fleet beacon, and yan na, Petix going for the backstab dito sa army ni Milski and successfully clears this small push from Milski. You know, si Milski currently out of gas, still reinforcing this area with more units. Pero yun, finally 2-1 upgrades na si Milski. Very very scary for Protoss. Yung Protoss 1 shield pa rin until now. Naku po, ang daming Goliaths, ang daming siege tanks. And I think with careful micro over here, Milski could destroy his base sa lower left. Petix has to up his macro game if he wants to stay in this game. Ang dami yung Stargate ina-add, no, but they're not producing units. So may isang carrier out na, Stargates still dead, Stargates not umiilaw, walang units. What's happening here? And so Milski going to destroy these cannons. Once masira yung cannons, pwede rin akit yung troops niya and could easily destroy this entire 7 o'clock base ni Petix. Now Milski is maxed out. Meanwhile si Petix, okay, trying to macro up. And now these minerals, no, dahil hindi na mine out, it's kinda helping Petix defend a little bit dahil masyado maskip. Pero yan na, Milski going upwards the ramp. Unti-unti niya pina-forward the troops niya to destroy this base and prevent any further carriers from popping out. Petix trying to attempt for another backstab dito sa army ni Milski na going towards his base. But looks like no, masyadong marami ang Terran units dito. I don't think Petix can actually hold this base. And yung mga carriers na lalabas, baka mag-abangers, no? Tawag dito sa Counter-Strike, mag-camp magka-camp lang yung Goliath dito sa labas ng spawn point ng carriers, which is the Stargate. And Jax, okay, yung mga tanks ni Milski hindi niya inangat, pero so far sa dami ng Goliath, kaya niya lang i-handle yung dragoons that are popping out from these 3 gateways. And now Petix is looking very in trouble. But still, no, hindi siya sumusuko. Still sending dragoons from other bases. Kaso wala siya observer. They just die to the mines and siege attacks. Yan na nga, yung sabi ko, abangers. Nagtatamp ang Goliath kaso medyo duling. Nakailag pa. Hala, okay. 1 carrier gets taken down. Right now, there are 3 carriers. 3 carriers present aside ni Petix. Carriers and goons, yun lang army. Ako, don't tell me, babalik pa to. And so, tanks are being brought down and a carrier, narinig yung sound, the carrier gets taken down once more. Only 2 carriers remain as of now. Yeah, sobrang delikado si Petix. Look at that supply, 112 versus 200. You don't want that. Mukhang the end is near For Petix, nako po. Still no upgrade na nangyari sa side ni Petix. Shield pa rin ang na-upgrade currently. Now below 100 na si Petix. He is not macroing what is happening. Umilaw Stargate. Maybe he's trying to macro up, add more dragoons. Pero kailangan i-consolidate army niya kung gusto niya lumaban. And, pero masyado na rin late eh. This is GG na eh. Mukhang GG na talaga eh. The only time na hindi ma-GG dito is ma-disconnect si Milski and then manalo si Petix due to default. Yun na lang nananalig siguro si Petix. Pag ma-DC si Milski, the only way out here for Petix is pag ma-disconnect si Milski. Wala na mga sir. Double G na to. Petix down to 2 bases only. No other bases. Meron siyang carriers, dragoons, and a few arbiters. Isang arbiter lang yata. Coves are not mining. This is looking like GG already nga talaga. Well, actually, mukhang GG na talaga. Hindi pala looking GG, it's already GG. Now we're just waiting for that formal tap out from Petix to conclude game number 1. Look at that, no? Milski with the 2-2 upgrades. Soon magiging 3-2 na to. And yan na nga, nakasabi ko na, yung naging 3-2. Kaya grabe oh. Wala na. Double G. Okay sana yung early, yung opener ni Petix, kaya lang bigla nag-fall off nung nag-weird experimentation. Oo, 199 versus 50. Anong gagawin mo dyan? And a carrier falls down. Dalawang carriers na lang. And dragoons and probes. Wala, ubusan lahi na lang to. 3 pesos. Oh, Barya. Saan mapupunta ang 3 pesos mo? Yun lang pera ni Petix. And GG. Finally, Petix stops out. Game number 1 goes to Milski. So now, for the second game, losers pick yung map. So let's see kung anong map yung pipiliin ni Petix for game number 2. Okay, shoutout kina Newbie 001B, si Jick. Naglaban na sila before today. Miss Kenfix, hindi. Tanong ni Jax. Hindi pa. So we're just waiting for Petix to choose a map. So if manalo si Petix dito, we're going to game number 3. If manalo si Milski, panalo na si Milski sa match. Gonna get the point. Okay, wait lang tayo. Okay, dito tayo sa number 1 favorite map ng mga Pinoys. Pinoy Void. Yan, ang hate na hate ni Milski map na yan. So, ayan. So, Polypoid has been chosen. The Pinoy Pride map. Itong ire. This is the ire of the Pinoy StarCraft players. Polypoid. So, let's just wait for our players to join. Ayan na si Petix. Now, si Milski na lang. Gonna ask them, no? Gina or CR? Okay, quick CR. So, okay, let's go 3 minutes. 3 minutes break. Okay, so let's give them their Yossi break. 3 minute Yossi break. And ako rin mag-CR break. Get some water. And, yeah, snacks. Kayo rin guys, no? 3 minutes. We'll resume in a bit. Okay, sige. So, if lang saglit, grab some water, snacks, and stuff. And CR na rin. Alright, Milski is there. Confirm natin. Okay, let's go. Game number 2 on Polypoid between Petix and Milski. Alright, spawning here on the upper right side of the map, we have our brown Terran player, Milski. And spawning here on the lower left side of the map, we have our red Protoss player, Petix09. Yeah, so, like what you saw last game, no? Baka sabi ko lang, si Milski has one of the strongest macro amongst all the casual Pinoy players, at least sa mga low money maps, no? So, not sure how he does, like, kunwari, mapunta siya sa fastest map or BGH, mga crazy maps like that. But sa low money, no, and sa casual community, no, siya yung one of the strongest macro. And yeah, okay. So, merong a bit of probe skip right there. And an early depot. 8 depot, missed the 9. Interesting. Okay, so nag-chat sa akin yung match history ng win-loss standing. Yeah, so thank you for asking that, Dax. Mag-upload na lang ako sa page. Actually, kasi may iba pang players na hindi pa nakaka-complete ng round 1 and round 2 nila. And dito naman sa tournament natin, flexible. As long as makomplete mo yung games with proof, no, may resibo, may replays, may proof na naglaro within 7 days, okay lang. Yun nga lang, if late ka, like hindi ka makalaro on your scheduled day, like sa matchup mo, hindi ka makalaro, wala, hindi ka nga lang masasama sa live stream. Kaya I'm not sure if post ko na yung standing so far, kasi hindi pa lahat ng players nakakalaro. Okay, bit of pause right there. Yeah, si Milski, tatay din siya, baka papakarga yung anak niya right now. May mga ganong stuff. Yan, now habang naka-pause, I'm just gonna check the chat. Ayun pala yung nga pala sinabi ni Newbie 001B. Thank you for sharing that link, no? By the way, shout out. So, yung website na yan, na sinare ni Newbie 001B sa chat, actually si Milski ang gumawa ng website. So, thank you, Milski, for your effort, no, to contribute sa Pinoy StarCraft. Yeah, check out that website. Ayan, Jax, can you confirm if na-access mo yung site? So, yan yung site. Yan nga pala, ina-update yung, yung standing, match history. Thank you, Newbie 001B. Okay, kahit end of day standing. Sige. Alright. We can do that. Sige, try natin. Sure, every pagkatapos ng mga live streams, pwede natin i-post mga around 9, 10, depende. Sa Facebook page, SCPH Happy Penguin. Yeah, cool. We can do that. Thanks for your suggestion, Jack. Okay, yan na. Okay, G. Let's go. Hugas pupo daw ng ng anak niya. Okay, so nagkasalubong ang dalawang scouting workers, ni Pitix and Milski on the upper left, and they went their separate ways. So ginawa ni Milski, box scout. Pitix also doing a box scout. Probably may idea na sila sa kalaban nila. Now, yeah. Milski ahead in workers. Dipple rat. Nag-wall in. Si Milski, mukhang may masamang balak. Kung may masamang balak si Milski, ha. Meanwhile, sa side ni Pitix, looking standard so far. And yeah, this probe is trying to get intel, kaso yan, may nakaharang ng Marine, may depot pala rather, and Marine blocking the gap. And this SUV, Milski, nakatambay dito sa 9 o'clock location sa Polypoid. Let's see, ano kaya? May bakit keys si Milski. And oy, past Citadel again, pero anong gagawin ni Pitix this time? Okay, one factory has been built by Milski. Ano yung follow-up? Yun ang question. Now this SCV, scouting SCV of Milski trying to get some intel. Kasi anong makukuha niya intel? So he sees another gateway. He sees the Citadel, and yan, mukhang alam na niya na Dark Templar could be a possible follow-up. Nagkakaroon sila ng chat. Oy, titi daw. And yan, napagawa tuloy si Milski ng engineering bay kasi nga baka sakaling ituloy ni Pitix into Dark Templar. Oy, one base, 3 gates, ano to? All in na ba? Pitix going for an all in, very early all in. Kasi he needs to act really fast. Gusto niya maka-damage. Si Milski is slowly building up his economy. Ito, siege expand build. Siguro yun ang build ni Milski, siege expand. We haven't seen a vulture yet. Ay, meron pala. Pero he just chose to wall in, no? Kaysa mag-build yung command center on location. Eto, okay, ito talaga yung build ni Pitix eh. Citadel then Robotics. Kasi normally Citadel then Templar Archives. Looks like Pitix is repeating the same build na ginawa niya. And what's this probe gonna do? Hindi siya mag-expo? Hindi. Okay. Okay, finally getting that natural. Very late second. Inuna niya ang gates kaysa mag-expand. And that vulture gets taken down. Pero nakapagtalim naman siya ng mines in some areas. And SCV will continue to scout Pulado. If ma-realize na ni Pitix, pwede niyang balikan. And yan, papatay niya yung SCV. SCV falls. Okay. So more mines are being planted in case may mga salisin na DT. And missile turret gonna get planted here in the natural as well. Mga DT prevention tactics. There is a problem, no? Naka 3 gate si Pitix, but we're not seeing units getting pumped and nasa supply block. So doon pa lang na behind siya dahil sa 3 gate opener niya. Compare that to like going for the 23 next na standard. Maybe that could have been the better option here. And now Milski is ahead in supply, ahead in workers. Yan, second base The second CC has already been built. Next naman, just roaming around with dragoons, no? Katapang katao. Walang obs. Meron na observatory pero wala pa yata obs. Kinuna niya yung shuttle. And there's the Templar Archives. Okay. This is looking like a DT drop. Okay, second Nexus now built for Petix. Kailangan niya mag-transfer and to macro up, add more probes, build more probes, pailawin niya ang both Nexus para sulit. Milski also needs to do the same. Currently supply block at 44. Nalibutan niya mag-depot. Next. Ito talaga yung sakit ng Terrans, no? Like, there's something with the 44 supply na nasusupply block ka talaga. Something about number 44. Oy, what's this, Mr. Petix? You are proxying something, huh? Yeah, so Petix trying to be active with dragoons, kaya lang walang observer, which is scary. And yun, same sa side naman ni Milski, pero vultures, like expected, no, for every Terran. Yeah, vulture trying to go in, trying to go up the ramp. No, instead of okay, going up the ramp nga, nakalusot. Nako po. Pero what did they get to see? Wala, just the gates and dragoons. So, wala masyado intel, pero akala ko didiretso ni Milski papatay itong workers here. Maybe that could have been a better choice. Pero he chose to get intel. Okay, a scan has been casted. And ito, kita niya yung Templar Archives. Kita niya yung tech ni Petix right now. Now Milski can prepare with more turrets, scads, and maybe vessel, no? Pa kasi like normally yung mga ganitong build nagka-transition into fast, like 2-base arbiter. But will that be the case in this game? Okay, so naunahan ni Petix si Milski sa supply. Okay, Petix looks like Petix is trying to take a ninja base dito sa 12 o'clock. And Milski, no, despite having vultures, hindi siya nag-roam. Baka nakapatrol lang yata to eh, yung vulture dito, area na to. Now there's Petix observer trying to get intel. One observer gets taken down. Daming turrets dito, pero at least na-confirm niya na may expansion. Now Petix other observer is here. Kita niya may mines, no, nag-prepare ng anti-DT. See, Milski, and we could already see based sa lakad ng Zealots, meron ng Zealot leg speed upgrade. Okay, so that vulture takes down that probe. Narinig yung sound kanina. Okay, weirdly enough, no, like halos patay sila supply and Milski's ahead ulit. Yeah, Petix really up his macro. Ang dami niya fina-float na pera. Add more gates, add more Nexus. He wants to win this game. Now it's 5 factory versus 3 gates. Ayan, Milski, binababa na yung mga forces niya. Gonna take a third or attack. Pero, I don't know, makaka-attack pa siya dito. Yan na. So now, Petix finally meets Milski's army. And now, yan na, hala, didiretso ba ni Petix? Hindi. Watcher and a few dragoons try to intercept Milski's army here. Kaso, yun nga, masyado nakapwesto na yung tank. And there are mines. It's a smart move by Petix just to pull back kasi hindi niya kaya nito i-eliminate. If I were Petix, no, mag-expand na lang ako dito habang naka-abangers yung mga dragoons ko. Yeah, I'm still surprised na halos dikit yung supply nila. Paano humabol si Fitix? And yan na, Fitix probe. Roaming around, maybe trying to look for a potential third place kung saan siya mag-establish. And now, Pitix gets to kill that roaming vulture, finally. And there's the shuttle. Ano yung laman ng shuttle? Gonna check kung ano yung laman ng shuttle kanina. More vultures from Milsky trying to roam, laying mines to have more map control. And yan, may ops dito. Pero parang ang hirap mag-drop dito, no? Very, ang ganda ng setup ni Milsky. So hard to drop units in there. Optics trying to go in for an attack, trying to clear this kill that vulture, and wala siyang observer there, so buti lang umatras siya kung hindi delikado siya sa spider mines. Ako po, if malure ni Milsky pa dito yung direction ng Dragoon, that could wipe out mga 2 or 3 Dragoons ni Petix in an instant. Okay, daming pera ni Petix pero not expanding. And si Milsky naman, medyo nag-slow down bigla yung macro niya for some reason. Okay, we're seeing transfer of SCV. Wala pa rin Fort Siminski. And Petix is still on 2 base. Ngayon pala mag-third. Very, very late turn. Kaso makikita siya ng Spider Mine. Milsky, very well-placed Spider Mine. And I think medyo, yun nga, medyo kaliwa yung hindi siguro aware si Petix na pwedeng yung dahilan na hindi makabuild ay because of the mines. Kaya inusog dito. Okay, now these Dragoons will take down itong mga roaming vultures. Aray ko! Grabe nag-connect the mines. Look at the damage. Now, Milsky is ahead, 50 supply. Petix really needs to catch up in macro. Yeah, atras mo yung Dragoon. Delikado yung Dragoons mo dito. Okay, now Petix just adding more cannons. Dami niyang pera. And okay, may mga Dark Templars. Okay. Carrier na pala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates. 1 Stargate. Malamang sa hindi, carrier to. Unless gusto niya mag-pro, gawin niya scout. Opo, hindi ko sure kung nakita ni Milsky to kanina. But if pag-carrier si Petix, Milsky should move fast para try to eliminate Petix bago maging out of control yung carrier count. Okay, so large group of vultures. Okay, I believe this one, yeah, one control group vultures is gonna lay some mines near X area para ma-monitor the movement of army. Okay, now 2 Stargates beside the Petix, and yun na, double carrier production. Let's go. Yata aware si Milsky na may carriers. Wala pa siyang Goliath. Uh-oh. There's another pause happening. Habang nakapause, silipin ko lang. Edit yung chat. And tanong ni Hexa, may timeout pa sa rules? I'm not really sure. No, hindi ko malala if may nalagay tayong ganun. Yeah, maybe we need to clarify with other players. I'm not sure if napag-usapan and agree ng lahat if okay lang mag-pause. But yeah. Okay, see ulit. More real life stuff happening. Okay, so Bilski gets to take down a few dragoons to manage to pick. Meanwhile, vultures still try to lay mines. Yeah, it's kinda semi-passive right now. Okay, check natin saan yung stance ni Bilski. Okay, Bilski sees this place over here. And, yun. It's stand. So it's 3 base versus 3 base, and that's usually bad news for Protoss kasi as Protoss, okay, yung fair game mo as against Terran should be at least 1 base ahead and advantage if 2 bases ahead. And looks like Bilski going for the kill. He's a very scary Terran army, almost maxed out, no, 173 supply. And atake na si Bilski. Uh-oh. How is Petix going to respond to this? And yung mga Dragoons out of position, pati yung mga DT ni Petix, wala rin dito to defend. Needs to pull back his forces. So +1 versus 0 upgrade Protoss. And looks like Bilski is just A-clicking his way through to kill Petix base. Yari, and yan na. Nag-siege na. Naku po. So Petix rally point is currently being choked right now by these siege tanks and massive amount of vultures. And yung army ni Petix still hindi niya ginagalaw. He has some Dark Templars, he has Dragoons. And ngayon lang niya minove. And this shuttle is about to get taken down by these Goliaths, and namatay na nga ang shuttle. Nako, Bilski is going to kill this natural expansion ni Petix and magiging down to 2 bases na lang siya. Not looking good for our Protoss player here now. Finally, pinol back na yung few Dragoons and DTs. But let's see, by scan pa bang naiwan? Eh, meron pang scan na naiwan si Bilski. And this is looking like game over. Oh no. Kamong GG na to si Petix. There are no other gates here sa kanyang other base. Meron siya carriers, but masyadong maraming tanks. Oh, and produce ba Goliath? Hindi lang po produce Goliath. Milski. Meron siyang few, pero masyadong maraming itong army. Let's see if Phoenix can actually hold this, pero this Terran army is overwhelming. Actually, kailangan gawin ni Phoenix target down Goliaths first and then the tanks. And try to hope for a miracle. Pero looking at the supply, sobrang GG na si Phoenix dito. Grabe. Yeah, Milski is just gonna kill Phoenix base. Yeah, pero konti lang Goliath dito. Yeah, more Goliaths are being rallied. Yeah, wala na to. This is looking like a game over for Phoenix right here. And 5 carriers pero too many Goliaths. Ano yung arbiter? May arbiter na yan pala, hindi makita dito. Just an arbiter. Now more Goliaths are being rallied. Six just trying to hold on for his life. Kaso yan, 1 carrier gets taken down, 4 na lang natitira. 2 carriers get taken down, 3 na lang natitira. Wala na. And another gets taken down. Dalawang carriers remaining. Wala. This is GG na. We're just waiting for GG here. Yeah, this is definitely a Milski victory. Ito yung classic example ng beating your opponent with more stuff. Kaya it's very important for players to really focus on their macro game, no? Kasi minsan hindi ka matatalo because of skill, matatalo ka because of units, padamihan. And GG has been called 2-0 in favor of Milski. Congratulations to Milski for winning this match. So yeah, our next game mga kapatid would start at around 5 PM. It's going to be Takruz Protoss versus I Am Risk Takers Protoss. So we have about an hour to go. Yeah, for now, merienda muna. Balik tayo 5 o'clock. I'll be starting the stream around 4:45 siguro or 4:50 PM. Same link lang tayo as usual. And see you later for the next game of the day.